Today we are checking out a brand new track from Underoath. Now, if you guys know me, you know that I am a huge Underoath fanboy. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. They're the band that got me into heavy music in the first place, and they just mean so much to me. They're about to head out on their 20th anniversary tour for They're Only Chasing Safety, one of the most influential albums in the scene, in my opinion, and in my life personally. And they just dropped a new track, which seems like it's the beginning of a new album cycle, which is always so exciting. But I am a little nervous about this one because I've already heard some chatter, and I think this song's going to be pretty controversial. It's got me a little worried, but I'm going to trust that they've got something interesting cooked up and go into it with an open mind. All that being said, let's just get right to it. But before we do, love to ask you to join the community and subscribe. We love discovering and checking out new music like this, and we love to have you. Okay, yeah, this is wild. Kind of drum and bass influenced. Aaron sounds great. This is wild. Okay, this is weird. Bro, what? Okay. Super experimental. Is this the kind of chorus? This chorus is kind of good. I like. It's pretty catchy. Aaron sounds great too. Oh. What? It's just wild. All right, that was Underoath with their new song Teeth. Let's break it down. Yeah, man, that was weird. I don't even know how to feel, if I'm being honest. I think I liked it, but boy, that was different than anything I've ever heard from them. Man, they are doing some weird experimental stuff. I've seen other bands kind of take this approach recently, like The Devil Wears Prada. They recently have been kind of incorporating a lot of electronic, and more techno kind of inspired elements, especially in their last single, Ritual. But this was like really straight up. The verses were just like full on, like lo-fi drum and bass. It's very, very interesting. Really, wow, I've never heard Underoath in this context before. It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. Yeah, I think I liked it. I really appreciate when they are being experimental and interesting and proggy. Of course I miss, the like post-hardcore kind of thing and like the guitars and stuff, but I really do appreciate the fact that they are reaching with this one, that they are branching out into some kind of weird experimental space. Overall, I think the song was pretty good. The chorus was pretty catchy. I really liked Aaron's parts there, and Spencer sounded great in the verses. The like breakdown sections were really interesting, but I don't know if it was just my headphones or what, but the mix was just absolutely crushing. It sounded kind of like a Norma Jean mix, where it's so clipped and distorted. I had a hard time picking out what was happening because it was just so much. And maybe that was my headphones. I don't know. I've got kind of a weird setup, but I don't know. It was a lot. It was really, really just smashed. So that it was kind of the contrast between that and the kind of beautiful lo-fi sampled verses with that kind of like old school vinyl recordy sounding sample, which is pretty wild. But you know, this isn't that totally crazy, because back in the 2000s, we had all these electronic-core bands that were straight up doing like techno, electronica kind of music with screams and stuff over top of it, and with like catchy beats and stuff underneath. So it's not that wild of a thing. It's just we haven't done this since like 2008 or so. And they're taking more of a kind of drum and bass and lo-fi inspired route rather than electronica and techno. This is just totally wild. I'm just like really mind blown about this. This really feels like one of those tracks on an Underoath album that like comes in the middle of the album and it's like a weird little interlude. They like to do those kind of interlude tracks where it's totally out of left field and it like kind of shakes you up and gets you ready for the next song. But boy, this was a wild one. It's a really crazy song to release as the first single of a new cycle. But hey, I applaud their boldness. I'm going to need to sit with this one for a while to just process my thoughts and feelings. But overall, is interesting. It was interesting for sure, and I had a great time listening to it. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this one in the comments down below, and let me know if you're going to be heading out to their 20th anniversary show. I'm definitely heading out to the one in Worcester, Massachusetts, so if you guys are going to be there, say hi. It's going to be an incredible show. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. That's going to do it for me today. I'll see you in the next one.